Tonight at about 7 o'clock. Be listening for BHS Panther Baseball right here on Super Talk. So keep that in mind. It's baseball season and one of my favorite times of the year. All right, it's 9:24 in the morning time. By the way, first pitch tonight, game temperature is showing about 47 degrees. So you may want to have your jacket or your blanket while you're sitting out there watching the game. And if you can't make it, of course, you can tune in to the game right here on the radio. All right, next guest is in the hot seat already. Chuck.
Hey, thank you, Robert. Happy to have a former Mayberry resident who moved to the city. Left Mayberry, moved to the big city. To big Macomb City.
Wow.
And
are y'all calling Brookhaven Mayberry?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I actually started out in Flora, Mississippi, population of about 2,000. So I was like, he knows that I lived in Flora.
I'm very familiar with Florida. I lived in Yazoo City for a long time.
Okay.
So. And of course, we're talking about Shanda Milton, whose husband Bo was football coach out of Brookhaven Academy for a while. Had a great stretch out there with the Cougars, and then moved on to Park Lane down in the.
We like to say he moved home.
Yeah, moved
he
home.
Moved home.
Exactly, he surely did. And of course, Shanda is now associated with Keep Pike County Beautiful.
That's correct.
And this is the time of the year that you all really start to get cranked up.
That's right. I'm brand new on the job, I believe. Let's see, I was hired in October. They closed the office in November and December. And so I kicked off right in January, and they said, oh, by the way, March 6th, we're having the Great American Cleanup, which is the largest nationwide cleanup ever. And so by the way, you're in charge of that. so I'm really excited
so
about
you're
that.
paying for those 2 months.
That's exactly right. It was a great job there at first. Now, it's a great job. It has, I'm enthralled with the mission. And that was one of the reasons why I applied for the job. It's just a super mission to keep Pike County beautiful. And again, we're an affiliate of Keep America Beautiful. And so the Great American Cleanup is part of what we do as an affiliate of Keep America Beautiful.
And there's a never-ending song of love in Mississippi for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody wants to use the roadside for their garbage dump. I've talked about those before. Julia and I, a few years ago, went to New England. We drove all around New England, and you just don't see litter on the sides of the road. And so I finally asked somebody in a restaurant, I said, why are we not seeing the litter? I said, I'm from Mississippi, and the roadsides look like a garbage dump. Why do you not? Well, it costs you about $10,000 and you go to jail.
That's exactly right.
And that's what they did. I mean, you will go to jail, and like on the second or third offense, you'll do a year in jail and like $10,000 for littering up there. And they made Christians out of them. Boy, they don't throw anything out. And we haven't done that here, and it's a real struggle.
No, the fastest way to make somebody slow down in their car is to give them a ticket. And so if you want people to stop throwing out garbage, give them a ticket. And I believe last year, one Mississippi officer wrote over 120 tickets. But that's not going to get it.
Nope.
That's not going to get it. One of the biggest, they said the number one reasons for litter on the sides of the road, it's called incidental litter. Dad gets in his pickup truck, he uses the back end, for his garbage can, and he drives down the interstate, and it's blowing out freely. So that's one of the number one reasons we have litter on the sides of the road, it's called incidental litter.
But there are a lot of people who, I don't know, just don't respect themselves is the only thing. I just a month ago, not even a month ago, I was at one of the fast food restaurants here in town on the boulevard, getting in my car, and I look up, and in the row of parking spaces right by the building, a guy opens the door, sets a fast food sack on the parking lot, 3 or 4 cups on the parking lot, and then empties his ashtray.
It hurts my feelings. Stop. That hurts my feelings.
And then the lady that was with him was a young couple, and the young lady came out with another sack of fast food and cups. And they get in the car and drive off and leave that pile.
Do you know why they do that? No sense of ownership. And they say no sense of ownership is the number one reason people do it. They feel no responsibility.
And no respect for themselves.
No respect for themselves.
Right.
And I don't know if you remember Pat Fordyce and her big campaign, I'm not your mama.
I'm not your mama.
They really think it's somebody else's job to pick it up. They think that is the sole, and when I say they, the people who are doing the littering, they think that the prisoners, that is actually their job to pick it up. That costs the state millions to have those prisoners out there picking up garbage. We could find a lot of other things, for our prisoners to do besides picking up garbage.
Well, I know you all have a big event planned.
Oh yeah, the Great American Cleanup, and that's we're going to kick that off at 8 a.m. in Walmart parking lot. We've got people calling us left and right saying, I want to be a part of it, and that excites me. I thought, how am I going to get Pike County to come out? All I'm promising are vests, garbage bags, and gloves, and maybe some coffee and a few pastries. But I said, how am I going to get them, get people out? And I couldn't believe it. We've got a little website, and they can register on our website at www.kpcbonline.com. They can register to be a part of the Great American Cleanup, and so we'll have their name ready to go when they get there. But I was not aware that Pike County had a semi-pro football team called the Iron Horse football team. They called me out of nowhere. They said, we've got about 30 guys and we want to come pick up garbage and throw it in the dumpsters.
Wow.
So we're excited about that.
And the date of that is?
It's March 6th. It's this Saturday. Yeah, right. And I've ordered beautiful weather. So, I'm ready to go.
There's also a location in Magnolia, right?
Yes, if you want to if you're in Magnolia, you can go to the community center there. Osika, they're going to kick theirs off with their civic group, and that is at Town Hall. Right. So actually, when I leave here, I'm taking them some garbage bags. So they've already got their group organized and ready to go. If you're in Summit, you come to Walmart. If you're in Macomb, you come to Walmart. If you're out in the county, just sack up your garbage and leave it where you normally do, and they'll come by on Saturday and pick it up.
Okay. I tell you, those people in Osaka, those are the most community-minded, community-loving people I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, Osaka, Magnolia, both. Yeah. They really have done a lot of work there. They love their community. They take great pride in it being beautiful, and I want to inspire our other cities to do that as well.
Okay, the website.
Okay, this kills me every time. I have to go through it in my head. I have to say, keep Pike County beautiful. www.kpcbonline.com.
Okay, is there a phone number?
Oh, absolutely. 249-4694. 601-249-4694. And that rings straight to me, and I will sign you up. If you say, I don't know of a place that's dirty, honey, I can fix you up.
Just look outside.
That's exactly right.
Hey, Shanda, thanks.